Ah, that's why. Still no sound. How about now? What a stupid blooming thing that is. Right. Alright, I'm currently just got the actual is that a yes? We would like to hear you, Mark. Yay! Excellent, we got there. It's because I pressed the wrong button. I didn't see that little button. There's a little button there, so there's a microphone on it, so I can actually mute it. That's new. That wasn't there before. All right, that's why I thought it might have been something wrong with this lot. You know, my wireless. Does it sound okay though? I am outside, so it shouldn't echo. Yeah. Anyway, I'm not saying that there is, that Ireland is leaving the European Union. I'm not saying that, but it surprises me that there is actually people out there who are contemplating that idea or trying to push that idea. Uh, is it me, or don't anybody actually look over the water and see what's going on in the UK? Does everyone seem to think it's all going absolutely fine? Just like some people that, oh, crikey, let's get comfy. Just like some my neighbours and that, you know. You think everything's absolutely hunky-dory here. You know, over in the UK. Oh, Brexit and all that. Yeah, it's gone fine over there, they say. What the heck? have they lost the plot? And then when I was sent this little clip from a subscriber, and Philip Dye. How do you pronounce that? Philip Daiwa. Yeah, Philip Dinoir. Oh, anyway, an Irish geezer who's got his own party. It's like the Nationalist Party. Yeah, his name's not Nigel Farage. No, this guy's Irish, but he can't speak Irish. No. Anyway, I'll play that little clip for you because it's actually I know I did the video earlier with it, but it did make me tickle. It really did.
God, you want to do an interview, young man? Young man, would you like to do an interview? I'm going to do an interview. Have a civilized conversation. Honest to talk to you. I'm with yeah. I'm with you. Neil Higgin. Neil Higgin to Grelga. Were you sent by an NGO to Did an NGO bring you here? Nino Sunak, Ni Reblunak, Toshe, Egwina Cartian Ganon Dinner, Neil Grelger Bega, Taras Omegan, Tog the Quick Grelgalat, August
Anyway, so there you go. He's trying to accost this geezer. A black man with an afro, an Irish black man with an afro, trying to accost him into, let's have a sensible conversation. But when it comes down to it, he just got him, didn't he? He just got him. He just replied, he started talking to me in Irish. But that Philip geezer, he didn't seem to speak Irish for some strange reason. And I thought it was part of the education system in Ireland. You know, or something. I heard that the young lad with the afro. I love afros. I think they're brilliant. I don't have an afro, but I'll be done with. I'm trying to grow my own afro on my face. Hey, Mad Monk, hello there, and Steve. I hope you're well. And anyway, I think it's a T, like what do they call it? The lower house, a TD or something or other. Not T-Shock, obviously, but something like that. But anyway, I think he's managed to get himself elected. But that young man, I was really impressed, and it just was funny, just so unlikely. He thought he had a one-up on the guy in the audience. He's probably protesting, and he basically chewed him a new one, didn't he? You know. Hello, Mr. Hill. Greetings. We are here in Ireland, and we're not leaving the good. You're not that stupid, though. I would hope. We're not leaving the EU, as we love the protection and wealth it grants us. The Celtic Tiger rules, and we return when we unite again. Hello, Mr. Hill. I hope you well. Yeah. I know very little about Irish politics. I'll be absolutely honest with you. But I would like to learn a little bit more. I really would. And it's I've just been sort of like reading up a little bit about it, what have you, and it's it's funny words. That is bad Norfolk. That is. But yeah, it was that did when I was when that was shared with me, crikey, that made me laugh. It really did. So this guy from, I think it was part of the Ireland First. Oh, what a numpty! He's literally he's worse than Farage. I think actually this guy is. He's so hardline. Sounds a bit more like Richard Tice. Richard Tice tries to come over as being sort of all like common sense and all that. He wants to drown people. Oh, actually, yeah, he wants to drown people along with Ben Habib. You see, he was condoning it. He was like, "Oh no, we didn't mean that." Well, obviously, David said it. Let's drown him, effectively. The lower house is the Senate, 88, sorry, and 96% EU approval. Oh, I got you. 88 to 96% EU approval. Well, he's trying to get himself elected for the EU, into the EU, what have you. But I don't think he done very well. And he's got a GoFundMe going. If you want to donate to him, Dyer. No, don't do it. No, don't. So it's welcome to Ireland First official website. Says it. They've got an official website. Oh, crikey. Yeah. We're dedicated to building a better future, championing policies that uplift our community, policies that put the interests of the island and its people first. See, that is like pulling on the old heartstrings. You can't obviously disagree with that, can you? I want to look after my people, my Irish people, just like got to look after the English, the British. And it's just putting on the old heartstrings, the sovereignty thing again, isn't it? This is absolute bollocks. It really is. No one's got sovereignty. You sell your sovereignty, little chunks of it, and big chunks. You lend it, you loan it out to I suppose that's more like you loan it out with these trade deals. So Ireland would have to try to negotiate trade deals with all the countries it trades with, including the United States. Which probably end up being WTO. It ain't gonna happen, is it? I've been more reassured regarding France at the moment since it's been with Brexit and stuff like that. I don't think that's ever going to happen. The majority of people don't want it. It seems it could change though. It could change. At the end of the day, the rise of the right and all that. Anyway, all over the EU. It could lead to people's pushing for it. What happened in the UK? You only need some mad person, don't you? Hello, Gingers. Oh, yeah, I hope you're well. And Rachel Harris. Hello, Rachel. We love the bloody EU, says Rachel. I hope you're well. Oh, dear. I do too. Not because I'm some kind of sycophant. I just love the principles behind it. It's got problems, obviously. Every institution's going to have problems, isn't it? Every organisation, every union is going to have problems. Nothing's perfect. It's just a case, you remember, you can negotiate and, try and make things better for people. And, I don't think anyone can really argue, if they're really honest about stuff, which they're not, if they're really honest, they can't really argue that their lives are, British lives are worse outside of it. Everything's become tougher. There isn't shown any benefits as such, is it? So and a so-called little glimpse of increased trade last month, the month before, sorry, May, 0.4% growth, and now this month they're saying 0. Well, last month, before last month was for June or was it May? Or was it April? Oh, I'm getting confused now. Anyway, they're saying it's 0 growth. It's not surprising, is it? But we should be looking at growth over a much longer period anyway, not just month by month. It fluctuates across the year, doesn't it? We should be looking at an average over the year, if not 24 months, really, to see if you've got proper growth. Anything short than that, it's just an indicator. Coming down. No, it don't sound like it is very big in Ireland here, but it's just a sign of madness that there's people out there who actually even push it, and it's also a sign of madness that people give these people money. especially after what's gone on in England and the aggravation of Northern Ireland. Now, I wonder, let's say, for instance, that Ireland left the EU. What happened between Ireland and Northern Ireland? Would that increase the case for unification or decrease it? One people and all that. Well, they wouldn't be, would they? Catholics, Protestants, and stuff. Oh dear, don't go there. so anyway, he wants you to join his website, and he says at Ireland first. All right, this geezer, Philip, what's his name? We are dedicated to putting Ireland first. Obviously, I haven't got Irish accent. And working towards a better future for our beloved nation. Led by donkeys. Oh, no, sorry. Led by Derek Bly, a proud Cork native and a committed family man. Oh, he sounds so lovely. Our party is driven by a passion for change and a deep sense of responsibility towards the Irish people. Unless you're black. Actually, how come he can't speak Irish if he's that much of a patriot? He was lost. But he lost. He didn't know what. Did he go to school? Derek's journey into politics began organically. Oh, organically? Yeah. An activist fighting against dubious, dangerous policies, who was petitioned by followers of his social media channel to start and lead a movement. God's sake. The everyday people who followed Derek saw a leader. Oh, something like that anyway. Saw a leader. And there was a realisation that the existing nationalist parties, there's other ones? There's more stupid people out there, more giddy on. Parties lack the energy and confrontational approach needed to address the pressing issues facing our country. Well, did he get oh crikey? Did he assault somebody? This Philip geezer, did he assault somebody on a doorstep or something? Something like that. I'm sure a woman, I think. Typical bully, you know. Oh dear. Our country has been entrusted to the wrong people for far too long. Derek affirms. Career politicians have constantly let us down, and it is time for the people, the true backbone of Ireland, to take matters into their own hands. Power to the people and all that, you know. Oh, dear me. It's the same old, isn't it, you know? It's old diatribes, you know, it's just all these right-wing parties, you know, all those kind of people, they all have the same old crap, don't they? The same old lines. Whereas really all they want to do is they just want to take control at any cost. It's not about the people. Never is. Nigel Farage wasn't about the people. It was about Nigel Farage. Well, what he could get out of it. How to make himself relevant. He's not a patriot. He's a C term anyway, really. But, you know, he ain't a patriot. It's like, you know, it's like being... Can you be loyal to a country at any cost? Like what's going on in Gaza and Pakistan and Israel. Can you be loyal to your country even though it's potentially supplying it weapons? And okay, the UK's not supplying that many, to be fair. But, you know, let's say, for instance, it was. Could you be loyal to the country when you know that your hard-earned, funds is potentially helping Israel to kill women and children and all that? It makes you wonder, doesn't it? You know, it's just at what point do you say enough is enough? You know, at what point? I don't know if I don't know if everybody actually, if everyone actually sees things like that. You know, it's like I don't know if I could. I don't know if I could be. At the moment, I don't feel very loyal. I'll be absolutely honest with you. I don't feel very patriotic to the UK at the moment. I really don't. Oh, crikey. Talking about trying to be patriotic. Like doing the vote. Registered. Applied for a postal vote. This morning I got an email. I did a video about it actually. I got an email saying, "Oh, we couldn't identify you." What? Only 2 weeks ago you sent me a new passport. Now you can't identify me. What? What's going on? So anyway, so they said they couldn't identify me, so I had to send some more stuff over to confirm, my identity and stuff, such as passport and driving license and stuff like that. So I did all that, and we don't get an email back. Thanks for that, but it might make sense if you actually find yourself a proxy instead. Oh, for God's sake! My worry is with the postal vote is the how long it takes to get post to the UK at the moment. Now, it has took us in the past up to about 10 days just to get a birthday card to the UK from France. 10 days. It's ridiculous. So, if they're going to be posting that to me, like I think it was on the 19th they were saying, and then I got to post it back again with my vote, will they get it in time? Got my doubt. I got my doubt I'd even get the blinking postal vote in time. They also changed the rules about postal voting. They made it a lot harder to do. You're right. They have. And it's just harder. It's problematic. Doing it online is actually really quite easy. But then I just got bombarded with a load of bloody emails. We want this, we want that. Even though we already sent it to them, they've already had everything. And so we can identify you. Strange people. Or strange system. Reference your headline. I know you're not leaving, but it was a question mark, and they asked, hence it's a no. Okay, was this in reference to a clip of Philip Dyer who's got accosted? Well, he got a new anus ripped out. Anyway, he's by a black dude with an afro. Who this geezer, Philip Dyer, thought it'd be a good idea to accost him and say, let's have a sensible conversation. When it come down to it, he basically made him look like an idiot. I mean, the black geezer with the afro, I can't remember his name. Black geezer with the afro, he's so funny. He was. He literally just started speaking in Irish. It just looks so funny. And then this Philip geezer. This right-wing nut job. He wants to be probably Taoiseach or something. He ended up looking very stupid. Very stupid indeed. Reunite in an exit bankruptcy. Such joy. Reunite. You know what? Oh, this is the only way to solve the Northern Ireland EU border problem. I bet the Tories would love that. No, I bet they love it as much as they love what's going on in Gibraltar at the moment. In fact, that there's a very strong likelihood now that they've already said they're going to do it. They're going to take down the border between Gibraltar and the Rock and Spain. There's a lot of people going to and fro from Gibraltar to Spain. You see, work and stuff like that. But that would also cause a hard border between Gibraltar and the rest of the UK. So that'd be interesting. Brexit has caused just so much headache. It really has. For what? Can't get your post to you, Food. Farming, fishing, everything's been affected. Industry as a whole, services, everything's been affected. Banking, negatively affected. No one's talking about it apart from Ed Davey. No one's talking about it. It's just It's so ridiculous. Okay, Greens are as well, I suppose, but it makes no logical sense what's going on, and it makes no logical sense to ignore the problems, the things that are causing the problems. Until you accept that, you can't fix it anyway, can you? Even if there was a solution, you're not gonna repair it until you actually accept that it is what's actually causing it. It's impossible, you know. So I don't know what Labour's going to do if and when they get in. Well, when I think really, but you know, even the Tories are saying it now. And there's the Dean Dorries was interviewed by crikey, that nut job, not Andrew Pearce. He's also right in the nut job. Anyway, he's been interviewed, and she was being interviewed, and she's basically saying the Tories are getting up with about 50 seats, you know. And she said, well, the Tories are done. That's it, they're done for. And she seems to think that maybe there's a possibility they've got a chance in the next general election, but this one they're done for. I don't say you need Dean Dorries, but, you know, it's when you see Tories themselves just saying, well, no, enough's enough, it's not going to happen, is it? You know, not enough's enough, so it's just everything has gone to the wall as far as the Tory party is concerned, the Conservatives. And they deserve it. Look what they've done to the country. Certainly no patriotism there. No, there isn't. It's crazy. Absolute crazy. They've destroyed themselves. They pretty much started with Brexit. Ever since, well, you could say it started with austerity, actually, couldn't you? You know, make people's lives harder. People got less money. Pretty much when the cost of living crisis started, well, when obviously after the financial crash, but the Tories failed to rectify it. You know, if you look at the food banks, for instance, I think that's quite a good sign, isn't it? You know, to say that things aren't that great, things are getting worse. Or the Taylor Swift just made a nice big donation to the food banks and that, got them the food in. They did a Tesco order. What is it about Taylor Swift? I don't get it. Her music is shit. Absolute shit. What's all this like teeny bopper stuff? It's so popular these days. Brexit destroyed the Tories. Poetic justice. Yeah, it did. It is poetic justice. Absolutely buggered them. It did. If you just go back to the actual referendum, you know, Cameron stepped down. Theresa May come in. Theresa May had to step down pretty much because of Brexit. Well, and the shit, and she lost the majority. And then brought in Boris Johnson with a massive 80-seat majority on the basis of get Brexit done. They didn't get Brexit done. They got us all done. And then we got Liz Truss. We got beaten by lettuce. What a disaster that was. Cost 20-odd billion just in the loss of bonds that the bank had to sell. Let alone the rest of the damage to the pensions and God knows what else. And banking. And made everyone worse off. And now we've got this little twerp, Richie Sunak, whose only interest is money in his pocket. It's just. Can you remember when he was a chancellor and everyone would say how great he was? Oh, dishy Richie. What's dishy about that? Crikey. He's skinny fat. Like, I'm just fat. But it was just back then, he was just ripping people off in the pandemic, you know. Handing money over to his wife and COVID loans for a company that went bankrupt anyway. It's just crazy. It's like when he got accosted by a Sky reporter, I can't remember her name, was it Hardy Brewer or something? And there he was standing in that factory, and crikey. And she asked him a very awkward question because just after, you know, all the sanctions coming in against Russia and what have you, and It was found out that his wife's father's business was operating in Russia still. And trying to make me say, oh, it's my wife's business. I don't buy that. It's not as... what would... Yeah. If they got divorced, they'd probably have to negotiate some sort of settlement, wouldn't they? Regarding the shares and all sorts of stuff. Richie Sunak would come out with a flipping packet. He's benefiting. He's living in that bloody great house. He didn't do that while he's working as a flipping pharmacist in Daddy's pharmacy. You know, did he? Oh, crikey, these people. What gets me is how gullible people are. Never, says Don, never leave the European Union. Just look what happened over the Irish Sea. Look at what happened over there. Look at them lot in the in little England. They've all buggered themselves with their Brexit. Just because all those numpties to put the cross in the wrong box that they did. Yeah. Bunch of numpties. Look what they done. Absolutely screwed themselves. Big time. It's exactly what they did. And it screwed everyone else with it. You know, including Northern Ireland, including Scotland. It's nuts. Brexit, what a load of shit that is, eh? And it's never going to get any better. Not for a long time, anyway. Did the Sunak ITV interviewer have the look of a young Spike Milligan? I haven't actually watched it yet. No, I haven't watched it. Nigel Farage pulled out, didn't he? Oh, crikey, that's a thought. Oh, blimey. I was had visions then. Just visions. Anyway, Nigel Farage pulled out. Because some sort of far-right nut job in the party. He wants a Hitler sympathiser. Let's bring this down a bit. So I can see you. No, I can't actually see you, you know. It's not two-way. Just in case you're worried. Yeah. So it's all a bit crazy, isn't it, you know? And the idea that Richie Sunak thinks he's going to be able to pull it all around, unless Keir Starmer makes a massive cock up. Well, actually, no, to be honest, if Keir Starmer makes a cock up, the vote would probably go to a different party. It'll still go for the Tories. People just want to get Tories out, don't they? And Brexit doesn't affect the rich at all. Well, it doesn't, but they've got the money to... It does affect them, but they've got the money to work their way around it. In fact, not the rich made a shitload of money out. They bet against the pound. Oh, crikey, was that geezer working with the ex-chancellor? Kwasi Kwarteng. Who was that again? Oh, crikey, that really ugly geezer. You bet against the pound. Him. No, also did it when he became chancellor as well. When Kwasi Kwarteng was a chancellor. Oben something. I think it's Oben something. Not Oban as in the Hungary. Odie. Oh, anyway, horrible little man. Barnsley told him. Who's Barnsley? Is that the name of the lad? Or what's his name? Barnsley. I tried to look at members of the lower house. So I thought he's now like the equivalent of, you know, in the lower house. I thought he was that young lad with the afro. I keep referring to him with the afro. Is that racist? Is that racist? Referring to somebody, the guy with the afro. I don't. It's not intentionally. I'm not trying to intentionally be racist, but I don't know his name. I thought it was really cool. Jacob Rees-Mogg, Will Jacob Rees-Mogg, apparently he's at risk, along with Richie Sunak and various others, losing their seats. So, Willie, I don't know. I think he's that big. I think he's going to lose it. I think we're going to see a massive slaughter. I saw a poll. I can't remember which one it was now, but it showed the Tories only get about 44 seats. Now that would be pretty funny. What have you been doing, Pandora? Are you slinking? Oh, I've got my Pandora here. Look. Hey, what are you doing? You've been slinking? You happy to see me, are you? Oh, okay. Okay, what's she like, eh? Eh? You're a good girl, aren't you? Don't know what she's been doing. She's probably been digging. Got the green doors shut. So, yeah, so who would like an Irish reunification? Northern Ireland and Ireland. Would the people of Ireland want that, though? Would they want to embrace Northern Ireland, make it one country again? I know there is obviously some people would like, obviously, the IRA and what have you. You know, I'm sure some people would want that, but I don't know. I haven't got any treats, sweetheart. I know your nose is going on, but I don't think I've got any treats. No, I haven't. Sorry, I feel guilty now. I ain't got none, sweetheart. Dear, I know those are going. Oh dear, I'm in trouble. I'm surprised the UK hasn't made a move to join the. Oh crikey, really? I'm surprised they haven't made a move to join the access groups. Well, don't forget, Reform's got Nazi sympathisers, you know. You think women, what's that one again? Women are sponges or something, or lazy sponges or something. Words to that effect, apparently. What else was it? Yeah. Oh, Churchill was useless. His military campaign was useless. He was the worst prime minister ever, and we should have accepted Hitler's offer of neutrality. What the hell? That's why Nigel Farage didn't want to debate. Or debate. I'll be interviewed or whatever on BBC. Or was it Sky? I can't remember now. Or was it ITV? Whatever one it is. What about the BRIC nations? Or maybe the BRICS, including Turkey. Oh, good. After the Breaking Point poster, you know, we can allow all the Turks. They might want. You can join, but we want freedom of movement. It's about a better bodge. Yeah. What's the best you can do? Question. Where I lived, we had a UKIP-controlled council. Was it the only seat? Oh, council, sorry. I'll come back. Council. So local election reform polling was 12%. And when local election votes were counted, they only got 0.9% of the vote. So is reform a treat? Oh my giddy aunt. Blimey. Reform. Who's that? Oh, there's a Wally now. Hello, Wally. See you there, buddy. Oh, I don't better think about it. Do you know what? Every time I say Nigel Farage, it just makes me want to throw up. What are you eating down there, Wally? Oh, he's digging stones. They're trying to eat stones. Right. Come. Up we come. Not one of these out there. I see Marcus is chilling like a good one. Trying to, you know. With the Wally. Oh. Evening, everyone. Hello there. Crispin Odie, that's it. That's the geezer. Crispin Odie. And that was Odie, something the odious. Crispin Odious. Odious little man. Bets against the pound. Make shitloads of money. Yeah, calls, you know, you get, you know, what is it? Quasi-Cortain's like an advisor, or when he was working with Crispin Odie at the time of all this when this went on with Liz Truss, crash and everything. And then, train crash, train wreck. And then they are partying together afterwards. Oh, look at the money we made. I was like, hang on, aren't you a traitor? No one says anything, they might mention it, but you know. What the hell? Please remember, boop the old like button. Boop the like button. Can't even see me. Also can. 38, got 38 likes. Oh, Obi-Wan Kenobi, they'll sell you any old crap. Oh dear. Okay, where was I now? There we go. Well, that's enough of that geezer, alright? But what an absolute numpty. Now, apparently, about a quarter of undecided voters were very unhappy with Richie Sunak going AWOL at the D-Day commemorations. Yes, apparently so. When asked if any moments in the general election campaign had stood out, 11 of our panel mentioned D-Day. This voter summed up the sentiments of many, saying, although he'd apologised, I think it was very rude. I feel it's disgraceful. It's just, it's like he's refusing to do his job. For the hell, the king stayed there. You know, he got cancer. He was there. Although, what a republic. You know. Oh, God. It's crazy. And when asked what if any campaign moments that had stood out, 11 of them mentioned D-Day. 11 of them. That's a real bad look, isn't it? You know, it really is. And this is really, it's sort of like Richie Sunak's not comfortable doing this sort of stuff. It's like he's forced to do it. It's like when he looked really dodgy playing football. He couldn't dribble. He's dribbling more out of his mouth than he was with his feet. Yeah, it's at school and what have you. But the there was a girl in the family anyway. They made all these plaques to give to the veterans and that, and they had one to give to the king. So give one to the king, and that Mac one got asked for the father's camera. Took his camera and took pictures with the king. You know, that is a connection. That's somebody who kind of, you know, maybe at stage, who knows? But you know, oh, Wally. But he obviously understood how much that would mean. Because Mac was got no kids either, has he? What are you looking for, boy? I ain't got no treats, mate. Sorry. I didn't realise you're out here. Hey, do you come in the hammock? You'll jump out again. Well, I did. Yeah, I already did. He has lost load of the old vote, hasn't he? After that, he's bound to have. And also, that's I think that's now his legacy. I think he'd prefer furlough. Remember furlough? That was me, you know. But no, it's going to be D-Day. That's going to be his legacy. It's D-Day. I would like to see him locked up, personally. I think he's a criminal. I think anyone who is defrauding the nation like that is a criminal. Anyone else who does anything smaller crimes, they don't get locked up, don't they? I don't see how it can't be considered as a conflict of interest, what he's been doing. You know, he's been pushing through flipping contracts for daddy. You know, Emphasis. Emphasis has got their fingers in all sorts of pies. You know, in the public sector. Then you've got Richie Sunak with ties with not ties with shares in the companies that make the beds for the hospital. You know, that is a conflict of interest. Anything that's tendered out, when the person effectively giving out the tender, I know he's not actually handing it out, but you know, at the end of the day, he's the head of the table. Buck stops there, doesn't it? You know, or should do. I don't know if I got a blame game in that, but you know. But I just find it astounding, and no one says anything. And anyone who does say anything, it just it stops there. It don't go any further. Oh, it was inadvertent. Yes, Richard, inadvertently mislaid something or couldn't find. Oh, no, like his WhatsApp messages. Where are your WhatsApp messages, Richie? Or is it because you were doing some little deals, little side deals, via your mobile phone on WhatsApp? It's quite simple, folks. You'll never see the benefit of your endeavours, so crack on! Pretty much. Oh, dear. Right, so, there was something else. So Richie Sunak is not very popular, fair enough. Alright, but there's been a man arrested. They arrested a man. There's somebody actually got arrested from MedPro. PPE MedPro. You know Michelle Moan's business? Well, actually not her business, but anyway, she was involved with the, with the introduction of MedPro to supplying PPE. Bit of a wink from Michael Gove, wink, nudge. And anyway, let's get to it, shall we? So, a man arrested in an investigation into PPE MedPro. The National Crime Agency is looking into suspected criminal offences in the procurement of PPE contracts by the consortium. Who was it? A 46-year-old man. Oh dear, yawning now. Year-old man has been arrested as part of the National Crime Agency investigation into PPE MedPro. Well, I know Michelle Moan's had all her assets freezed, didn't she? Yeah. What about the boobs? Do you reckon they've been frozen? I wonder if she's got them insured. So anyway, part of the National Crime Agency investigation into PPE MedPro, the NCA is looking into. Oh, Sebastian. Hello, boy. Is looking into into suspected criminal offences in the procurement of PPE contracts by the consortium. I wonder if that man, he ain't 46, is he? No, Michael Gove at 46. No. The suspects from Barnet. Oh, crikey, I did a little work in Barnet, yeah. Sun Hill and Barnet. I think it's near a big pond. Anyway, North London, and was held at his home on Wednesday. Oh, the suspect. Oh, crikey, he was held at his home. He was on Wednesday morning, and that's what the agency has said. And he was arrested on suspicion of conspiracy to commit fraud and of attempting to pervert the course of justice. Well, aren't you all doing that? That's the Tory way, isn't it? Justice, and is being interviewed by the NCA officers, National Crime Agency. So PPE MedPro, a consortium led by Baroness Michelle Moan, husband Doug Barrowman, was awarded government contracts worth more than 200 million. They have actually asked for their money back because they never got it, did they? It wasn't fit for purpose, was it? It's like the aprons were like made of bin bags or something stupid. Anyway, to supply and they went double packed. Yeah. Anyway, to supply personal protective equipment after Lady Moan recommended it to ministers. Laundry entrepreneur Lady Moan, 52, and Mr. Barrymore, 59, have faced controversy over the so-called VIP lane contracts granted to some firms to supply items designed to protect against coronavirus infection during the COVID pandemic. Oh, ain't they a lovely couple? So, the Department of Health and Social Care has since issued a breach of contract proceedings over the 2020 deal on the supply of gowns. Yeah. PPE MedPro is defending the legal action, and the pair deny any wrongdoing. We're good, we are, Yeah, we're innocent. In January this year, Ms. Barrowman said that his family had been. Who saw the interview where she's like, "Oh, I can't carry on. I can't. Oh no, oh, it's too much." Treated as a punch bag, apparently. Yeah. He said his family's been treated as a punch bag for the lamentable failures of ministers when procuring PPE during the pandemic. Well, they're the ones who supplied this stuff, and it wasn't fit for purpose. They're just trying to, well, weasel their way out of it. They used their position. Well, she used her position. Probably, I don't know. And she's on top. Oh, I don't know. Maybe she is. I haven't got a clue. Just dropping things out there now, yeah. So, if anyone just come in, I'm not suggesting Ireland is leaving the European Union. It was a question. Okay. Right. Even all beige, yellow, all beige. I mean, well, and devious, decent. I reckon he's lost a lot of his old vote. Yes. She said it was fine, so I signed it off. I did. Yeah. Flipping hell. Meanwhile, those who set up and benefit from most from the fraud will remain free of charges. This really is frustrating me at the moment. You got what's going on with Biden, and he's just been found guilty, hasn't he, for effectively fraud or misleading or whatever, to try and obtain gun license or something. And you got all this script going on with Trump. It was going on, and it's obvious the bloke was a criminal. It's just like, you know, if you've got money, you can just weasel your way out of everything, can't you? You know, it's very frustrating. These people should be keel-hauled. That's what I say. Keel them. Do you know what? I'm chilling out. It's getting cold now. The temperature just plummeted. Freezing. Oh dear. So, yes, there's a geezer's been arrested. They're not saying who it is as yet regarding PPE MedPro. Well, don't worry. They'll be all right. So, anyway, Grant chaps, he's been spouting the crap again. He's saying, oh, it's not going to be very good, you know. No. It's going to be terrible if Labour wins with a super majority. That's what Grant Shapps, if that is his real name, has been saying. Yes, there's only two men who can realistically enter Downing Street, says Grant Shapps. Nigel Farage and Keir Starmer. No, sorry. Richie Sunak going, Keir Starmer. Listen to the Conservatives' messaging today. Though you could be forgiven for thinking that there is only one possibility, a Labour victory. At least that's what has been signalled by Grant Shapps, the Defence Secretary. In the interview with Times Radio this morning, Grant Shapps made the obligatory vow to fight for every seat. Oh, battle them on seats! Anyway, in the country. And yes, he stressed that the polls have been wrong before, and that no one has actually cast a vote. But beyond those caveats, Mr. Shapps focused on warning not only of the possibility of a Labour victory, but a large one. Whoa! Are you excited? Well, you want to make sure you want to make sure that in this next government, whoever forms it, there's a proper system of accountability. He's worried about his seat. Or he'll be Billy No Mates if he does win. He'll be sitting there all lonesome, with the other 43 MPs. I wonder what happens. Do they get less space to sit on, wouldn't they? You know? Oh, do you know what? That's going to be such a sight, and that to see the Tories just literally crushed. They're demoralising. They must be so. Oh, crikey! That'll cripple them, wouldn't it? That'd bugger them in the head. That really would. It certainly would make me tickle. That would. So, So Grant Shapps, if it is his real name, is saying, be careful what you vote for or what you wish for. Oh dear. Meanwhile, we've got individuals such as Philip Dyer who wants to have a referendum, a Brexit referendum. Yes. To pull Ireland out of the European Union. Just like, oh crikey, that socialist geezer. No, socialist? Or is he far right? I can't remember now. No, he's far right. What's his name again? Oh, blimey, I did have a tip of my tongue. Anyway, French guy. He wants a Frexit. And that's his pledge. He ain't going to win. It's one way of correcting yourself. People have got to look what's going on in the UK, haven't they? No, Brexit. Okay. Obviously, Brexit, we've got to talk a little bit about Brexit. Because it says here, you see. Yeah, it says Brexit was not worth it. Yeah, it's in the Guardian. Yeah, apparently. Well, it is because I've just been reading it. So, oh dear. And why is nobody talking about it apart from Ed Davey and maybe the Greens? Flipping now. What a load of Orlick's, the idea that we could actually make Brexit work. That was never going to happen. We're never going to get a deal worth a sight. And then you've got to remember that we're a small country in relationship to the rest of the European Union. They had that banned. Big time. And they weren't going to jeopardise the single market, were they? No. So why is nobody talking about Brexit in the UK election? Get Brexit done. Was the promise repeated to the point of tedium that took Boris Johnson's Conservatives, have a ready deal and get Brexit done? To a landslide victory, oh crikey, I cried. Yeah, not literally, but metaphorically. So in Britain's 2019 election, yeah, blimey, all these numpties got brought in like Jonathan Gullis. Petulant child that he is. But 4.5 years later, the subject for so long, the defining issue in UK politics has barely featured in this summer's campaign. Oh dear. Not at all. No one mentioned it apart from Ed Davey from Lib Dems. So Keir Starmer, whose Labour Party is 20 percentage points ahead in the average opinion polls, hardly mentions Britain's leadership with the EU. He seems to think, or he's said in the past, we're about to tweak it. No. You're not going to be able to do anything that jeopardises the single market. No. We argued and tried to negotiate from pillar to post, didn't we? And where did it get us? Got us a trade deal that really does not have enough guts to it. Doesn't give us enough freedom. It gave us the red-green lanes in Northern Ireland. It gave us, what is it? Oh, not for the EU stickers on our food. It gave us the destruction of fishing boats. Hundreds of them. Cut into bits in the UK. And in the EU, as well. Just destroyed. And the farming sector. Having to lay down to Australia. And now we've got deforestation regulations in the EU now, which is now going to put a rule. Well, puts a curveball on them trying to get foodstuffs into the EU from the UK. Got to try and actually find out where all the stuff has come from, the origin of it all. Oh, some will say something about blockchain. I can't remember what it was now. I think it was I think here actually. Yeah, blockchain. Using blockchain to organise it. You don't want the same people doing it as who got hacked with the NHS and the blood bank, do you? No, not a great idea. Who would hack? Who in their right mind would hack something like that affects the blood bank? Who would do that? Other than Putin. You got him on sick. what's it, ain't you? To want to do something like that. What's going on over there? Oh, Sebastian. He's behind me. Can you see him? He's behind the post. There. He's just there. You see that grass there? I have actually cut that grass. That bit has been cut once. I've now gone over another time the other bit today. I'm going to be making no more signs for rewilding as well. So, replacing some of the signs because they're not wearing very well. Some of them aren't. So, I'll make some oak ones instead. With the laser. Greetings from Department 16. Hello, in Department 16. We're in Department 87. Make the most of the dry weather as... Oh, don't say that. Don't tell me about flipping rain. I've had another rain. We've had so much blooming rain. I've never known so much flipping rain. It's been rain. You get like, I don't know, two hours of sunshine and more rain. The last few weeks, if not months, it's just been constant rain. It's been a nightmare. But don't tell me more rain's on its way. I don't want more rain. I want to get my grass cut. Done. So I can get on top of these trees. I've got to plant no more trees. Hello, Benny. He's back. I'm back. I was watching a video about Hart Hills Leeds. I don't think the UK is fixable. No matter who is in office, it's far too gone. I think everything's fixable. I don't know what we can do. Here you go, mate. You come up here. I don't want your bum in my face. It's smelly. Put that down, tail. He's licking my feet now. Look, what the hell's wrong with my dog? He's licking my feet. I've got the other one here. Oh, blimey. I'm like the whisperer. I'm the doggy whisperer. That's what I am, yeah. Little blighters. So, you little pain. There they are. No, I think everything's got to be fixable. It's how long you got, you know? Damage has been done. Crikey, it's not just Brexit, is it? It's the damage that's been done to our standing in the world, you know, soft power and all that. The only way they seem to think we try and maintain our soft power is by, you know, I don't know, doing a lot of photo shoots in Ukraine. For God's sake. Just popped out to take a photo of some rusty speakers. What be like rusty speakers? Oh, he's an artiste. We've got an artiste in the room. We're in the chat. Meanwhile, those who set up and benefited most from the fraud remain free. Yeah, I know. Oh dear. There we go. Scrolling up. There you go. How to cut long grass around small trees. Can you destruct those? Sorry, there you go. Those saw pants in the Tory campaign, kind of like what? I'll probably use a hand scythe to get the worst of the grass around it. Then we'll just weed them. It's going to take absolutely blooming ages. I got a Wally dog. Yeah, he's still there, look. I got Wally. Hey? Don't lick my feet. Right. I think the temperature is dropping. It's blooming cold now. And it is. I've done an hour. It's nice speaking to you all. And Sebastian just sort of say hi or goodbye or whatever it might be. Don't you, Bear? You reckon, fella? You wonder what's going on? Huh? Do you like being out here in the freezing cold? It's actually really cold. That was warm a minute ago. The sun come down, it went down, and that's freezing. Oh, the chainsaw chaps. Well, the chainsaw chaps are going to be destroyed. They've asked me if I can give them test them. I don't know if I want to test them on my legs. I might have to get a dummy or put them on the missus and get a chainsaw on them. I'll probably just use an electric one because it's I've got a little Sunak electric one. I'll probably use that actually instead of the steel. I was going to affect the microphone. We'll see. Might do both. Hello, Joe Lefty. Hello, Joe. Oh, we're about to go, actually, Joe. Nice to see you, though. Because it's getting cold. Yeah, that is. It is very much that. Yeah, just chill. Reminds me of Ginger Island, actually. When I was on Ginger Island with Graham Hughes, sitting in all hammocks and stuff, just chatting. It's quite nice, really. Yeah, but I am going to be calling it though. I don't know. It's quite short for me, I know. But I got no socks on. Just wearing Crocs, and my legs and my feet are freezing. My dog's washed my feet. Yeah. I thought of ginger too, did you? Ginger thought of gingers. And I've actually got some stuff to do on the computer now, I have. Yeah. Blimey, I think what we'll be doing tomorrow. Videos for tomorrow as well. Oh, I don't know. I don't know why I bother because I don't get the views hardly. Oh, dear. Never mind. Anyway, it's time for me to go, so we're going to say toodaloo, you know. So, yes, I hope the audio's okay. I had to unplug the microphone. So I'm relying on the phone microphone. Where you at, Wally? Oh, dear. Oh, no. He's jiffly. Oh, God. What are you doing? Oh, no. Oh, dear. What's that, Wally? What's that, bear? What's that? What's that? Oh, you happy now with it? Oh, you right now, Wally? You're comfy now. Oh, no, he's going to jump off in a minute. Is he going to jump off? I don't know what he's going to do. He's looking for the escape route. He's gone down that way, eh? Oh, he's off. Anyway, toodaloo. Bye, all. Yeah, Wally. Yeah, it's my little buddy. Toodaloo. Oh, got a door now. Oh, crikey. They'll come and see me. Hello, my girl. She likes a bum scratch there. Oh, there you go. Oh, yes. 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 Right. Anyway, let's go in. Toodaloo.